Brr.
Love games.
Love games. Sound of music.
Grass
Guy
pop.
Gris. Yeah, grass pop. Grass pop is for pussies. Real men go to Hellfest. I can't believe Hellfest was so much better than grass pop this year. It was disgusting.
Really?
Hellfest is in France, by the way.
Ah,
It's basically the French grass pop.
I see.
Seriously, every time these bands come here and they're like, "Whoa, you're amazing, grass pop," I'm thinking, "Oh God, these people are making fools out of us."
You make a fool out of me?
Seriously, those people just stand still and just watch them, and they're like, "Whoa, you're fucking insane." I'm like, what? I stand still with some bands because I want to see them play.
Is this all silicone nose? Just Arden?
No, I don't think so. Normally it shouldn't.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's dead now. Called it.
Okay.
I'm a fucking psychic.
Exactly.
Not
too shabby. What the hell is up with the story?
I have
Fucking Dead Rising.
At least Dead Rising would be over with now.
Holy shit, man. That story rapes my brain.
It does. That's
Capcom. Seriously?
the one in Dead Rising 2 is a lot better. Trust me.
I think Fat Mega Man actually wrote the plot to Dead Rising. Alright, Fat Mega Man, go ahead. What should we put in this place?
A mall.
Destiny?
Destiny and zombies in a mall caused by bees.
Where would the bad guy be?
In the mall, just above the roof where the gun shack is.
And where would that... And the guy with the heli, does he come to save you?
No, a zombie gets in there and eats him.
How does the zombie get in there?
Destiny. It was his destiny to be in there.
I see. Alright, you're fired.
Oh God.
Guy who wrote the plot for Dead Rising 2 is actually Mega Man X. Or Zero. And if you play off the record, you're dealing with...
Actually, with off the record, yeah, you get Proto Man. So odds are Proto Man wrote the script.
But if you play...
Wait a minute, no, I know who figured out who. I know who wrote the Dead Rising 2 story. It was Sir Arthur. Because in Dead Rising 2, you get an Arthur costume.
Well, anyways, the only reason they made off the record was because they felt the need to make Zero's character fleshed out, and if you would, play it, the first thing you'd hear in the background if you listen really closely is, "What am I fighting for?"
That's okay. In Dead Rising 2, the ending credits theme is just borrowed from one of the Resident Evil games.
What?
That's what everyone keeps saying.
Seriously?
Unfortunately, Dead Rising 2's overtime mode isn't as long and stupid as the first one. And characters just don't die for no good reason.
So basically, if you actually do the savior ending, you release more time bombs because you release, Jessica, who's already
That
infected.
You only do that if you let Dr. Barnaby die. If you don't, then no. Because if you drop the story in its entirety as soon as you rescue Dr. Barnaby, then that means that you, your survivors, Brad, Otis, Jesse, and Barnaby will escape. But odds are Barnaby is a time bomb. And I don't understand that about Jesse trying to call HQ when we all agreed to use my fucking helicopter.
Yes, she was surely the smartest of the bunch.
And the funny part is, if you let the case die down and wait for 3 days, the helicopter guy will come, and not only alive, but the government won't get involved.
Wait, how do you do that?
You have to drop the case in its entirety. You gotta let either a key character during the quest die, or just completely ignore it until it says the case has been lost in shadows. And it gives you a chance to restart at a checkpoint, load the game. No, it lets you save the game and continue at the beginning, basically a restart. But you get to keep all your experience you got, or you can load your game, or you can just continue through this playthrough.
Have you played the game many times?
When I first got it, yeah, but after the Let's Play... What?
You seem to know a lot about it. Or are you checking game facts or some shit?
No, I just know a lot about the game. Because that was the first game Robert got when he bought his very first Xbox. And that's all we had to play, so...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Then there's Infinite Mode, which is a big waste of time and good way to get a red ring of death.
What?
Infinite Mode basically is just you in the mall, and you have to survive, basically. And then you have to deal with survivors and psychopaths alike. You have to kill them in order to steal food and all that from them.
Show it off. Show it off.
But here's the thing, there's an achievement called 5 Day Survivor, which you have to survive for 5 days in Infinite Mode. And that means you gotta leave your Xbox on for a good few hours in real time.
Yes, and sometimes my Wii is on for 50 days. My Wii hasn't gone off for the past 3 days.
Yeah, but that's the Wii. This is the Xbox. This was back in the day where you couldn't leave it on for like half a day before it got red ringed.
I hate Xbox.
Yeah, and they're all... Yeah, and also Microsoft is in big trouble with the Slim.
I heard.
Yeah. Outright stole technology, outright admitted it, and outright said, no, you're not getting royalties.
Which is their damn well good point.
And guess what happened? They're outlawing the sale of Xbox 360 Slims.
I disagree with it, whatever Motorola has to throw on the fucking battlefield. Because all they have is seriously life required things for PC gaming and console gaming right now, who they are not offering to the very good bunch of people who are trying to make games and make it nigh impossible to advance in these dire times where advancement is highly needed in the video game industry.
But what do we know? We're only their consumers, so we
Motorola
only buy your
can suck a
products.
dick. Motorola can suck my fat dick unless they have a pattern on my dick as well. Xbox is right. And I'm no Xbox fan. I would say Xbox. I guess it's my heritage.
It is your destiny!
I was about to say, fuck.
Yep, you sure did get that experience.
Let's see that one, yep. Oh boy. These are just the final boring steps to the game.
Yep. You made me lose. Not my fault, you sucked.
Seriously, these videos are so pointless.
Question, if you beat a certain number and then get teleported off the mountain, do you have to reface everybody again, or can you just start from the last place?
You can save at the last place you left.
Oh, thank God.
I think I've beaten both times. I've beaten this place like 3 or 4 times already in total. Yes, you can imagine how little of a life I have.
You
I've
really like this game, don't you?
Yes, but it bores me right now.
You bore me.
I've been playing it nearly non-stop since 2001, so... I'm in my damn well right to be bored by it right now.
Understandable, good sir.
That is why we must persevere.
And move on for the future.
I've put a lot of work in this fucking Let's Play.
And it shows.
I rebooted it just to make your viewing pleasure a lot higher. That's right. I rebooted the game when I was 1/3 through it.
Wow.
That was painful. These were all recorded in one sitting, by the way.
Oh, I feel sorry for you.
1 through 100, all recorded, one sitting, one night.
Charming.
Whatever. The hell was that noise?
What noise?
I guess my mom's home.
Oh boy. Ow, no! Does she want to make a cameo?
Yes, I'm quite sure she will.
Most likely. Of course! No, willpower means shit in Pokemon battles. You dumb fuck. You know, I'm gonna laugh when the electricity goes out and those generators just stop. Have fun falling to your death, motherfucker!
Sit there working on engines. Like, I mean, you know, electricity.
Well, you can't obviously tell me that the wind is doing that.
Order? Benure.
Just as I expected.
Yes, you will all learn Flemish. You
But
nihilistic bastards.
But didn't they force you to speak French?
No, they do not. Seriously, I had this girl walk into the shop a few days ago. I'm like, goeiedag. She looks at me like, you're going to speak French to me. I just knew. I just look at her, and she's like, en français? That is such dickish behavior. That's the same thing if a Mexican came up to you in your country and said, en español? That is, seriously, that would piss anyone off. I can guarantee it. Would you be pissed off? I would.
I'd be really annoyed at that. Why should I have to speak your language? You're in my country.
Yes. If they said por favor or s'il vous plaît, I'd be like,
No.
I might think about it. But no, they don't give a fuck. So I just look at her. And I just kept talking in Flemish. when she said the greet for bye in Flemish when she left, and I looked at her and I didn't respond. I was just so annoyed on her. I didn't like her tone.
I don't like people who try to force me to speak their language just because they come to my country and expect me to know it.
Yeah, but there's a difference. We speak both languages.
Okay, so you're universal Okay, so you guys study universal languages. That's fine.
For anyone who wants to know, there's actually 3 different languages, which all count in Belgium.
Flemish, French, and
Deutsch.
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 Sprechen Sie also ein bisschen Deutsch? Ja, aber haben Sie Kartoffeln? Nein!
Nein, 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 nein!
Ist das Wasser oder und mit Gas? Or whatever the fuck they're saying. Ist das Wasser oder und mit Gas? Ich weiß es nicht.
I'm Renson. I'll be providing the finishing touch to Area 3.
Why the fuck did they make this 100 battles?
Seriously.
Why?
You want to hear something funny about people from Holland?
What?
They simply do not understand things in their own language.
What?
For example, if you say 5:30, they will not understand it. If you say 6:30, they will understand it.
What?
They are stupid. I hate your race if you're watching this. Please die. Some Dutch people, man. Some Dutch people.
I'd like to point out the fact that he said it, not me. You know, the stereotypical I hate everything American. You know, the Big Brother police guy of the world. I'd like to let you know that it was the Belgium who said it.
Nah, Dutch people are alright, but some of them are stupid assholes. Like, I'll give you another example. Holland no longer has pennies and 2-cent coins. If something in the shop is somehow 2 cents cheaper on the tag, they will tell you, I don't want it at €2 and 2 cents. I want it at €2 because it said so on the tag, which is completely fine by me. If you want to give them 2 cents, they will always say, I don't want them.
Okay then.
For example, you're buying something for €1.98,
Okay.
right? You pay them €2, and they will get pissed off. They pay you €2, and they will get pissed off at the fact that they're getting back 2 cents, which they do not want. So it is our fault that they lose money because they don't want those coins.
Darn! I mean, it's not like a penny can be worth anything. I mean, we only outlawed it and shit.
Idiots. Some of them. Not all of them. Some. Every country has its idiots.
Attempt at Japanese number 37 to piss off Locker.
That's magnificent!
Oh god, here we go.
Baka! Let the rage continue.
It makes sense. After all, you were good enough to reach here. Go on to the break room and get some Poke coupons.
And with that note, I think I made Flocker die of a heart attack again. Well. Fuck.
You stupid fuck!